yes, it's the holiest scriptures like the New Testament, right? And it's like the book of Thessalonians, tuned to the authentic, no matter what episode
Exclusive in France.
Holy shit.
Holy fuck, dude. Yo, pick him up long term. So what if you said you're gonna get hella offers from hella NFL teams?
Another fine day in this land I live. Old land where they don't give a shit, and that's it. You know I'm selling niggas, split the profit 50-50 with this other brother who went in half with me. Now, first before we burst the move, we gotta soothe our nerves with
It sounds like you're not like the ASAP shit. What the fuck are we doing, bro?
What's up, y'all? Today, we're gonna cook. I'm gonna make you guys some healthy food, some traditional Vietnamese food.
Are you Vietnamese? Fuck no.
We're at Fred. Gonna pick up some pork. And I'll just show you guys what we need. I already got some stuff at home, so I'll show you, but I'm not getting it. I'm not buying that shit because I already got it. Let's go. So, I had a thing with this Vietnamese girl for like a while, and I learned a lot from her when it comes to cooking. And you know, my family's from Hawaii, so I've always grew up with a little Asian influence, a lot of Asian food.
I feel like people can tell that we just got out of church.
Yeah. Nah, I don't see it.
First up, some shallots. You can do normal yellow onion. I like shallots. Shallots are better. They're more fit for this purpose. There's a lot of shallots in Vietnamese cooking in general. I'm gonna make a decent amount. I'm gonna make a pretty big amount, but I would say for every one person you're feeding, if you're like a big ass dude, probably pick up like one good sized shallot. But more is always better. You can never do too much. Garlic is essential in like almost every dish ever. I already got some garlic, but just make sure you got that. I mean, what kind of a fucking man would I be if I didn't have garlic at my house already?
You'd be a vampire.
That's true. If you can't tell, we just got out of church. I started going to church. This is like my second time going since I was a little baby. I don't know if I'll be like sharing my journey with God, but just know I'm on it. Hope you guys can find that too. All right, so you can do this with just about any cut of pork. It's pork, by the way, so this recipe is not for Muslims. Any cut of pork, shoulder, butt, pork shoulder, or butt, or pork belly. Usually fattier cuts work better. That's what is traditionally used. It's dirt cheap. That's one of the benefits of this. But because this is more focused on people who lift and they want to be healthy, I'm gonna get a leaner cut. The leaner cuts may not be as tender, and you know, it's just not as fucking like melting your mouth tasty, but it's still really good. And braising it keeps it so it doesn't become dry, because pork can get dry really easy. So, well, I'd usually get a big ass thing like this and feed 7-8 people. I think what we're gonna do is one of these stew meat. It's pretty damn lean. I feel like it's good enough. $7. About 3 pounds. Yeah, that's good. All right. Third ingredient, fish sauce. I recommend going to an Asian market to get most of this stuff. because it's gonna be a lot cheaper and they have the better stuff. But if you have a choice, go for the 3 crab brand fish sauce. Look at this thing.
Fish sauce.
Fair warning, this recipe will make your house smell like an STD. Just keep that in mind. It's gonna smell like a vagina. 4th ingredient is pepper. You're gonna use a shit ton of pepper. So if you're low, pick some up. It's hella cheap. It's called braised pepper pork, so you kind of get the idea. Okay, so here's the catch. This recipe does require the use of sugar. Now, you can use just a little bit of sugar. Don't be a pussy. Like it's sugar. Like yeah, but it's really not that bad as long as it's not a whole lot. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use half sugar, half sweetener. Now that's really fucking weird, but it works, and I want you guys to bear with me on this one. Some like stevia. This is what I got at my house. Now this will be served over a bed of rice.
Bed of rice.
And eggs. You need eggs. I mean, you don't need them, but that's part of it. Look at the ingredients.
Look at the
Unbleached, enriched flour, shit. Reduced iron, shit. This is poison.
guys. With the
5th, 6th ingredient. You can use water if you want, but ideally use coconut soda or coconut water. This is the braising liquid. Oh shit. Gotta find the deals.
The deal.
I actually kind of like kombucha because I'm a little weird, and it is good for you. It got probiotics. So let's go with we're going with
Yeah.
what you know about that big K? I used to be a big fan of Fred Meyer's self-checkout up until they put cameras right above. There's gonna come a day in like 10, 20 years time when I'm rich and successful, and then someone at a Fred Meyer is gonna pull up a bunch of footage of every single thing I've ever taken at self-checkout. We're scanning this as a normal onion because it's cheaper. So, onions, shallots, garlic, shallots and garlic cut. I didn't have shallots at home, so it's really good I picked those up. We got these, and then we got the pre-cut pork for stew meat, but any cut of pork works. Basically, we're gonna throw this shit into a bowl. All together. Alright, I forgot this in the ingredients. It's not essential. You can replace it with a little bit of sriracha or red chili flakes, but these are Thai chilies. If you can't find these at your normal white people store, go to an Asian market. They're easy to find. Alright, so in the bowl is chopped up shallots, garlic, and onion. I added a little more onion because I wanted some more. And Thai chili. Now, we're gonna dump the meat in there. Just dump it on in. Yep. Alright. Now, here's where it's not so painful. We are gonna add a little bit of sugar. This is a lot of meat, so keep that in mind as you watch me add the sugar. I'm doing just a little bit, and the rest is going to be sweetener. Now I'm just going by eye. There's no measurements for this recipe. Just adjust everything to taste. I promise it'll come out at least half decent. So we got that sweetener in there, and then now we got that fish sauce, that 3 crab brand, just like I was talking about. Same thing. I'm going by eye. I'm maybe like this is about 3 pounds of meat. I'm putting maybe a 1/4 cup to a 1/2 cup in there. then a metric shit ton of pepper. A lot of pepper. And now you get real down and dirty if you're not afraid. And you mix that shit up. You mix this up and you let it marinate from anywhere between 1 minute to 30 minutes. You can throw this right in the pan if you wanted to. The longer the better, sure, but it's gonna be braising, so it's sitting in that marinated liquid anyways and cooking. It's gonna be flavorful, no matter what. Alright, so we got a big ass wok, like how it's supposed to be done. We put a little bit of a neutral flavored oil. I'm doing avocado oil because it's pretty good for you. And now, again, I know it's not very painful, but we need a little bit of sugar to create a caramel. This is gonna coat the meat. It's gonna make it all nice and brown. It's really gonna seal in the flavor. Let's heat it up. I'm gonna throw in like a little layer of sugar. Now you let that caramelize a little bit. You can tell when the sugar starts to turn a little dark, it kind of melts. And from there, grab my wooden spoon. Mix it around. Needs to caramelize a little bit more. And then from here, you got this little layer of the crystallized sugar, caramelized sugar. You just dump this whole bitch in. Just give it a good little stir. Make sure it's all coated, all flattened out for the most part. It's okay if the pan is a little crowded. It's gonna braise. It's all gonna cook evenly anyways. And then from here, it's on high heat right now, and I'm gonna leave it on that because the cold meat cools down the pan. Now we just fucking wait. Alright, so I've been giving it a good stir every once in a while, still on high heat. Now the meat looks mostly cooked. From here, this is when we add our actual braising liquid, which is the coconut water. Coconut soda works as well. Coconut water is just, I can't fucking find coconut soda at Fred Meyer, and it doesn't really matter. You can also use normal water if you want to, but it's just not gonna be as good. So this is a good amount. I don't need to do too much because I want this to cook fairly quick. You can use as much as you want. It'll eventually reduce. We got that coconut water in there. Let's get some more pepper.
I'm gonna go with one now.
A ton of pepper. And give that a good mix. And now from here, now you really do just wait because this is gonna reduce. It's gonna simmer down, caramelize into a really nice thick sauce. Alright guys, no cameraman. So, as you can see, the liquid is getting a little bit darker. It's starting to reduce. Oops. I did not mean to fog up my camera. As you can see, it's getting a little darker. The liquid is beginning to reduce. Well, you guys weren't looking. I hard-boiled some eggs. I'm gonna put these in here. They're gonna soak up some of the liquid and soak up all of the flavor. Yeah, buddy. Alright guys, now as you can see, it's reducing a lot. It's thickening up. From here, we can add more braising liquid, the coconut water, or we can say this is good. I'm gonna let it reduce down a little bit more because I want the sauce to be really dark and caramelized, and then we serve it over some rice.
I guess.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong.
Alright guys, so we top it over a bed of rice. Fucking mix that shit together, especially with the egg. Mix that shit all together. That's fucking exquisite, man. Usually fattier cuts of pork are used, and they tend to be a little more tender, a little more flavorful. But even with the leaner cuts, as long as you got that sauce on lock, it's all good.
This is an old video, but
Oh fuck, I wish I got that. Hold up.
1993 exoticness.
it's gonna be like me.
It's
some fucking work.
Shit, alright? Yo. Started off on the island. AK Shallow, niggas round. Gunshots don't.
So guys, it's been a minute. I know I was gone for a while, not only from YouTube, but Instagram too. I got myself into something stupid. I can't say too much about it. All I will say is, got scared really quick. I found God, and I'm really grateful to be back. I'm excited for what this year holds. Time passes a lot different once you're out of high school, that's for sure. But I'm here with my friends. We just ate a fuck ton of pork. Every Muslim's dream. And we're walking it off. I'm doing a powerlifting meet in May. No more bodybuilding show. I'll probably do one like later this year if I really want to. But I love to cook. I love to eat. I'm a big foodie. And I'm just enjoying myself right now. I'm happy, guys. I'm happy.
Dedicated to the winners and the losers. Dedicated to all Jeeps and Land Cruisers. Dedicated to the fire.
Welcome to my domain, ladies and gentlemen.
Dedicated to the Lexus and the Axe. Dedicated to MPV's fat.
Guys, I don't think I ever want to go to Dune's house.
Yo, kicking the fly cliches, doing duets with Ray and A. Happens to make my day. Don't tired of busting off shots, having the rock notch. Running up in spots and making shit hot. I'd rather flip shows instead of those hanging on my living room wall. My first joint and it went gold. I want a lamp, I want to be in the shade. Plus spotlight, getting my dick rolled all night.
Make sure to put me in the next video, little bro. Make sure to put me in that little video, little bro.